Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, you will learn how you can create new events in Microsoft Outlook calendar automatically when you receive a form submission from Typeform application. So guys, if you are using a calendar to track all the important events related to your work, and guys, you are working in a team and your team also sends you the details about about the events that are going to happen in coming days, and you want to add those events in the calendar and you have to do it manually. So I have a better option for you. Here you just have to create a form and share with all your team members, and they can fill that form, and as they fill the form, the event will be created automatically inside your calendar and you can see the upcoming events directly from your calendar. You do not have to give the access to your calendar to anyone, and you do not have to manually add the events as well. So it will save a huge amount of your time and it will streamline your working as well. And guys, you can set up this automation with just few clicks without any coding. So let's begin. To set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and this is the landing page of Pabbly. And I'm going to paste the link of this page in the description, and from here you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So you can just sign up right now from the given link, and after that you just have to sign in and select the Pabbly Connect product, and you will see the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. From here guys, click on this create workflow button. Here you can enter a suitable name to your workflow as well. So I'm giving the name here as Typeform entries to Microsoft calendar or Outlook calendar. Okay, so after giving the name like this, you can just click on create button and you can see your workflow page started loading up here. And on this page guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two things, you can set up any automation. So guys, here in the trigger, we are going to connect with our form application, which is Typeform. So search for Typeform here. All right, after selecting the application, select the trigger event as new entry and then click on connect button. From this window, select add new connection, then click on connect with Typeform. And from here, you have to provide the access to your Typeform application. So from here, you have to click on accept and you will be connected with Typeform. All right, you can see the authorization successful and we are connected, and here it is asking for the form's name. So this is the form I am using for creating events, and the name of the form is event creation form. You can see this is the form actually. Okay, name is here, event creation form. So I'm going to select this form's name from this list. These are all my forms, so I'm selecting the relevant form. After selecting the form, click on save and send test request button, and it will start showing waiting for the response. This means now we have to perform a test submission. Test submission means we are now going to fill this form manually, and the data of that submission will be captured here in this response section, and with the help of that data we are going to move forward in this automation. So here is my form. Here it is asking for the event's name, so let the event's name is general meeting. Okay, and click on OK. Description: this is our general meeting. All right, and here you can give a date. So I'm giving the date as, sorry, the month is 2nd, the date is 18, the year is this. Okay, this is the event's date. Here you have to provide the event's timing. So this is the starting time of the event. You have to provide in this format, as you can see in the example. You have to keep this format as it is. I'll tell you why. Okay, after that, click on submit button and you can see the form is submitted. Okay, let me show you now in the workflow if we got the data, and here we have received the submissions data, and when you scroll down here, you will find the details of the form submission here like this. You can see in this text label, we have the title of the meeting, and here is the description of the meeting, the date of the meeting, the time of the meeting. Everything is here. Now, with the help of this, we want to create a event in Microsoft Calendar or Microsoft Outlook calendar. But in Microsoft Outlook calendar, here you can see whenever you create a new event here, it asks for the start time and the end time of the event as well, and the duration of the event. Okay, so let's say we are creating events for half an hour of duration, 30 minutes of duration. So here we have the time, the starting time. So in this time, I am going to add 30 minutes to get the end time. Okay, right. For this, we are going to use this action step, and here we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect, which is called date time formatter. Search for date time formatter here. Then select action event as format date with time zone. Okay, then click on connect button. Actually, we have to select a different action event here, which is called add/subtract time, so that we can add or subtract some time in the given time. Okay, after that, click on connect button. Then it will ask to enter the date. So here guys, you have to enter the date in ISO format, which is this format, YYMMDD, and a T in between hours, minutes and seconds. So here guys, we have two different labels in which we have the date and the time. So you have to map both of the labels here, okay, in this field to add the timings. Okay, so according to the given example, just click here and the previous step will appear here in the drop down, and when you click on it, you will find all the data here only. So from here, map the date like this first. Okay, like this. Then you have to put a capital T in between. Then click here on the Typeform entry again, and now map the date. Sorry, now map the time. Okay, here you can see we have matched the format. Okay, here you have to enter the expressions, and here you can see in the instruction, this is how you can put the expressions to add or subtract any date, days, hours or minutes in the time. So I want to add 30 minutes, so I'm going to put the expression here as plus 30 minutes. Okay, that's how you can put the expressions, right? And here it is asking to which format you want to change this date. So I want to keep the format as it is, as we have mentioned here, the standard format. So I'm going to select the standard format here, which is this YYMMDD, a T in between, then hours, minutes and seconds. Okay, and here it is asking from which format you have got the date. So I've got the date in the same format, which is this, right? Okay, now click on save and send test request button, and you will get the time added like this. You can see it has started showing 10:30. Previously the time was 10 o'clock. Now it is become 10:30. Right. Now let's click on this plus icon to open another action step, and let's connect with Outlook calendar to create an event there. So I'm going to search for Microsoft 365. Here it is, Office. And here we have the action event, which is called create event in calendar. So select this. After that, click on connect button. From here, select add new connection, then click on connect with Office 365. Then you have to provide the access to your Office 365 account from this page. So you have to scroll down here and click on yes. All right, so you can see the authorization is successful and we are now connected. All right, and here it is asking for the calendar's name. So the name of my calendar is calendar only. So I'm going to select calendar name as calendar. Here it is asking for the subject of the event. So let's map the subject from Typeform entries. So in the subject, I'm going to map this title of the meeting as event as general meeting. Content type is plain. In the content, I'm going to map the description of the event. So you will find the event description like this in this text label, map it. Here it is asking for the start date, and you have to map the start date in this format. YYMMDD and a T in between, then hours, minutes and seconds. So here we have the start date, guys. You can see already in the Typeform entry. So I'm going to map that here. Let me map it. Sorry, where is start date? From the Typeform. First of all, map the date. Here is the date. Then put a capital T. Okay. To match the format. Then map the time. Alright, you can see that format is matching here. Select the time zone as Asia Kolkata. Okay, UTC plus 5:30 is Indian Standard Time Zone. You have to enter yours. You can select it from the list. In the AND date, guys, we are going to use this second step where we have added 30 minutes to this event's time. Okay, so this will become the AND date. Okay, this will become the AND date. But guys, here you can see in this AND date, the format is not matching here. The format is this. There should not be this plus sign and these two zeros according to the format. So we need to remove this plus sign and these zeros. For that to happen, what I'm going to do here, just click here on this plus icon in between the steps so that another action step will open up. And here, search for text formatter feature. So this is another feature of Pabbly Connect. And here I'm going to use an action event which is called split text. Select split text option, then click on connect. Then it will ask which text you want to split. So I want to remove this plus sign in the extra zeros from this date and time label. So just map this thing here. Just click here and from the second step map this label. And here it is asking for the separator. So the separator would be this plus sign so that these things should be removed. Okay. So put plus sign here as the separator. And here it is asking which part of the segment, which part of this string you want to fetch out. So I want this first part only till this zeros and I want to remove this second part. So I'm going to use the segment indexed as first part, then click on save and send test request button and you will get this kind of date and time which is the exact same format that we needed here. Okay, now we can map it. But here we need to refresh the connection because it is not showing the previous steps right now. So just click here on this connected button one more time and from here keep this existing connection selected. Then click on save one more time and your connection with Microsoft 365 will be refreshed. Alright, then after refreshing, when you click here on this AND date field, the previous steps will appear and from this last step map this date like this. Then select the time zone again as UTC plus 5:30. Just type Kolkata here and it will be selected. Okay, and here it is asking enter the number of minutes before the start of the event to send the reminder. So Outlook 365 send the reminders. So here I want to provide the reminder. I want to send the reminders, let's say 1 hour before. So I'm going to put 60 minutes, 60. Okay. The importance of the event is normal, sensitivity is personal. You can select all these things. And if you have all this data also, you can fill in if you have the details. Right now I'm leaving these things blank. I'm just filling the required things. Now you can click on save and send test request button to check your connection with your calendar and a new event will be created right here in front of you. Let me show you that. I'm clicking on save and send test request button. Alright, this is the response we got here. Let's check in our calendar if we got a new event added and here you can see at 18th we have a general meeting added and when you open it you can see the timing 10 to 10:30 and the descriptions. This is how it is going to work. We are done setting up this automation. It is working completely fine and you have to set up it only once. After that you don't have to do anything manually in your calendar. You just have to share your form with the people who can create events and as they are going to submit the form, you can see your events here right here on this calendar like this automatically. And the workflow is going to run in the background. You do not even have to look the workflow as well. And you can use this workflow also as I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description. You can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.